I like when I see obstacles like this because the people who figure it out make lots of money.
Do you feel like you make a lot of money but stay broke? And I know myself, I found that as truth, especially in the early years, how it was constantly like, man, I am grinding it out, and it looks like we're making a ton of money, but it's like there's never money left behind. And if it, as soon as it hits the account, it's going out the door.
Manage the cash so you can create more cash. Like if cash is really king, you got to manage it so you bring more in so you actually can have it. But all entrepreneurs are playing the game of money. And that's really what we're going after. That's what you even, introduced me as the money man, because it's like, that's all our end goal. And the money that's in our bank is really like to fuel why we started the business. We took our eye off what we were really good at and like spread ourselves too thin and like grew too much. And then we were all over the place. Think of your chart of accounts like your financial CRM. If you have a CRM for your leads and like you're assigning every lead to like a category and position, you want to do that with your money too. You should have some type of stoplight report for your finances to say, what is it? What's the biggest thing that is right now on your plate? These are just some examples of some of the things that we've worked with different, entrepreneurs. And it's like, is it red, yellow, or green? And who owns it? So many people scale themselves out of business, but they can't pinpoint the problem.
That's probably one of the biggest benefits I've seen, especially by being an investor in a business and not inside of my core business, but with our windshield business. Me and Kevin can hop on and we can see, okay, we're staying in track on our weekly income, our expenses are not fluctuating. Okay, we've got this much left over. We can make this investment if we wanted to buy inventory and whatnot. And I think this is probably where most businesses lack, and that's why they feel like they're broke, because they don't really see how their money's coming in and out.
Because during peak season, we need to be saving the cash for the slow season. So if like summer's a great time for you, but winter's awful, well, then guess what? We should be stacking more cash in summer and not just saying it's like a normal month. You know what I'm saying? Lots of business owners run their whole business on a black hole bank account. Money comes in, money goes out, never to be seen again. Like swirling vortex of doom, because that's very important. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know the story of your business.
I love profit first, the whole idea of it, and pay yourself first.
Because the biggest thing I see is people scale themselves out of business. They don't protect themselves on the other end when they think they're going to do 1.2 and then they do 800. And it's like, I'd rather use budget for the 1.2. That's why I said cash flow management is king. Because if you can manage it to know what's happening early on, that's a yellow flag versus a red flag down the road.
Because we don't focus on saving, we focus on earning. And it's not to say that you don't watch what you save, but it's a mindset shift.
The CEO usually shouldn't be the CFO. Like the CEO needs to be marketing and sales for the most part until you get to a certain level. There's 3 core numbers that we use to like analyze every meeting. And it's real simple. Make, spend, and keep. Do you know what you're making, spending, keeping? That chaos creation that helps to get to 6 figures and the mid 6 figures does not help you create and maintain and sustain profitability past 7 figures.